Welcome back to ZBH4K, and this is me talking about gaming news. Xbox Game Pass price hike sparks backlash as Cancellations website crashes. I didn't know that. I thought it spiked. I didn't know it crashed. I shouldn't be laughing, but it is funny, man. Not even looking at the thing. We don't know if this has to do with the actual price hike or if it's something totally independent. But that'd be quite a cool inky dink if that was true. No. It's probably this, unless we get some new information about something else that went wrong this week. But the financial situation of a lot of people is not stable at the moment. Okay, I shouldn't have laughed. I calmed down for a bit. We're back in here. But come on, man. That's funny. Let's cancel it. It just shuts it down. The cancellations shut it down. How do you... Alright. Serious hat now. Okay. Microsoft's decision to restructure. I'm just not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read some of it. You can look up the rest in... there'll be a link in the description. You'll be fine. Microsoft's decision to restructure Xbox Game Pass, higher subscription costs, and newer tier divisions has left swift backlash from the fans. Shortly after the announcement, reports surfaced that the company's official subscriptions management website was unable to handle the surge of users attempting to cancel their memberships. Okay. I wanted to say something in the middle of that, but I decided to finish it before. I took a sneak peek of what the shifting was. I don't have a Game Pass subscription, nor do I have an Xbox, so I don't really know. But from what I gathered from my information sources, aka other people, it's a very... They increased the price of the ultimate tier, and I thought it was weird. And they changed the names around too, and they left certain things that you can't buy, and you can work off by playing other games, and you get money that way to buy new games. And sounds very interesting, but I think the price hike is what really screwed it up. I mean, it could be something else, like I said before. Well-known gaming news source, Wario64, reported that the Xbox website was displaying blank pages when users tried to load the cancellation selection, suggesting that the servers were under heavy strain from a wave of traffic. The timing appears directly linked to the price increase. So yeah. That goes that other theory out, it could be something else. Nope. Which will now see the ultimate tier price rise from $19.99 to $29.99 US dollars a month. The change is effective immediately, leaving many players feeling as though they had no chance to respond before the higher rates took effect. So they basically just drop it as a surprise on people, and it's okay. To many of us, it's just $10. No. They are already paying $19.99. That's a lot. Think about it like a night out at a nice restaurant. That's basically $20-$30. Depends on what you get, on where you go, and that's basically you're paying $30. Let's look at it like this: you're paying $30 for 12 months. Okay, you're paying over $100 a year for this stuff. You're paying over $100 for a game subscription service. And I'm going to be honest with you, you're not going to be playing all those games. So you're really like playing maybe a couple of games here, a couple of games there. And not everyone's down for that sort of thing. Some people just like to play one game and focus on it for like a couple of months and just play it every which way. I know a lot of people who are like that. I'm personally like, I like to play a bunch of games, but even I'm like, I don't need like a huge amount of games. Like for instance, frustration has been, like for instance, I think it's like 300 or 400 games on here, so I don't know if people are gonna have time for that. Let's read on. The frustration has been amplified by adjustments to lower subscription tiers. Unlike Xbox Gaming Pass Ultimate, which continues to offer 400 games along day one releases, the new premium tier provides access to 200 titles, excludes immediate releases of major first-party games. The entry-level Essential tier offers a more limited library, roughly 50 curated titles. Many subscribers have voiced dissatisfaction at being effectively pushed towards the more expensive plan if they want to retain benefits they had grown accustomed to. So, okay. So they basically switched out the lower tier people, and they basically took away some of their, I would say rights. Let's call it some of their privileges that they received from from before. I guess they were running low on money, or maybe they needed something else. I don't know. At the same time, Microsoft has attempted to highlight the scale of updated services. Over 90 new games were added to Xbox Gaming Pass today, including many Ubisoft classic style, Black Flag, Ghost Recon, Breaking Point, Persian Ultimate. Subscribers will be reserved manually for Fortnite Crew membership, and this along with provides to Gaming Cloud now and Pro Porting. Okay. The Spy Editions, the immediate reaction. Well, those are nice additions. But if you're limiting their previous privileges that they had before, they're probably like, yeah, we just want those privileges back. We want that game day one game access, or if you want. I'm not really sure if that's how much they lost, like what tier that was in, but if they lost that and it was given to the higher tiers and their libraries were shrunk, I could see why people would want to cancel that thing. And by the way, like 50 titles, yeah, it's alright. Oh, and Black Flag, okay. Let's talk about Black Flag. That's a very big game. You can pick that up for like, I don't know. I haven't seen it on sale, but I think you could pick it up for like under $20. So you can get that, and you'd have that for like a month and play that for a month. And you're probably just gonna play that for like a month, maybe two, and that is basically what you would have played on the Game Pass. So that you didn't spend that $60 because we're talking about 2 months. Instead, you spent like $20 and bought it like on sale, and you just had spent $20 instead of $60. You see the problem here with raising the price that high. But if you had bought it on the previous system, and it was instead, you would have lost $40 instead of $20. So you would have lost just $20 instead, and you would have had options for other stuff as well with that $20. But now on the new system, you lose about 65. You lose about like you lose more than $20. You lose $40. That's double the price of what you would have lost if you. Yeah. The $60 price to me is weird. Okay, $30 price is weird. It adds to the reason I said $30 instead of $29. I always round up 1 point because it's like 99, 99, but you're rounding up. Let's round up. The reason why it's weird to me is because all it does is give an extra $10. Now, some of you say, well, $10 is $10, man. I mean, come on. I know that. But that's $10 someone else is losing. Now, you don't know how their financial situation looks right now. And they're losing $10 so that you can have an extra $10. Why not make sure you keep that customer? You lose out on that $10, sure, but you're going to keep a customer because it's a cheaper price for them and they think they're getting a deal. So why not just take it down that $10 and just leave that $10 to the customer? Now, you could argue that I don't know their financial situation, and I understand that, yes. But the extra money that they would have gained from that $10 is going to be negated by people who are going to cancel their subscriptions. Now, about the subscriptions, the services seem to have shifted a little bit, and I understand people's frustration with that as well, because you paid for a certain service and that service is being taken away and replaced with something else that you did not ask for. So you're going to vote with your wallet. And a lot of people have started to vote with their wallet, especially after the Bud Light thing. Yeah, that Bud Light thing showed everybody, yeah, voting with your wallet really works. Gets companies to capitulate real quickly. Yeah, I'm curious to see where this ends up. I am very curious. I'll keep an eye out for it. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section. And if you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Take care.